One of the most scenic route most hikers in Japan do in the hiking season is Panorama Ginza because of its panoramic views of the nearby mountains, most especially the views of Mount Yari from its trail. But I didn't get the opportunity to see it during this trip, so maybe you'll do. This is how I hike Japan, and for this episode I'll share with you the Panorama Ginza course in the Northern Alps. The Panorama Ginza course includes summiting 4 of the most popular mountains in Japan. One of them is part of the Hyakumeizan. It takes 4 days to complete, but doable in 3. The course can be done from Nakabusa Onsen or from Kamikochi. If starting from Kamikochi, you'll probably need to camp at Tokusawa-en or take a night bus to get an early start. In my case, I started at Nakabusa Onsen because during this time I was still a novice hiker. Yeah, to answer your question that I assumed you'd ask is yes. Beginners can complete this course with proper planning and preparation. To access Nakabusa Onsen, travel to Matsumoto. Then, from Matsumoto, take the Oito line to Hotaka Station. From Hotaka Station, take a bus going to Nakabusa Onsen. During my trip, I believe the bus departed Hotaka Station at 8:25. So to be sure, please arrive there before 8.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
The trail leading to Ensanzo is quite steep, but it is not difficult. In the hiking season, it is very easy to navigate, and it is also favorable and well established. There are benches on the trail that are numbered in order. These benches are rest points. They are designed like this so that people will take a rest from time to time to avoid exhaustion, which would lead to altitude sickness or worse, injury. If I'm not mistaken, I took my rests at benches 3 and 5. Kazengoya is the best place to have lunch. In the summer season, they sell watermelons, a great way to refresh before continuing your journey. Enzanso can be reached within 5 hours depending on your pace. I did it for 4 hours and got a mild headache. During the peak season, it is best to reserve a camping spot in Enzanso because of the limited camping space. Same goes when you are staying at the hut. This mountain hut is very popular and can be crowded on the weekends. Day 2 is going to be a long hike. It took me 7 hours to complete. From Enzanso, I took a small pack and did my peak attack towards Tsubakuro. Tsubakuro is part of the 200 famous mountains, but I think it should be part of the 100 famous mountains because there are literally questionable mountains within the Hyakumeizan. By the way, one of the main attractions in this mountain is this, the Dolphin Rock. The journey towards Daitenjo was cruel. The wind was pushing me back to my home country. Nature wasn't really having me. I was about to give up because I came here to enjoy the views, but there was nothing. Yo, was that a gorilla? Nah, it's just a rock. So yeah, good thing I pushed and reached Daitenjo after I had this delicious mountain hut curry. And boy, I was back in business. Mount Utencho is just 10 minutes away from the mountain hut. If you are lucky and blessed with the good weather, this place is perfectly beautiful. I hate this trail. Ugh. It's the most annoying trail I've ever had. Whew. Why do this? But The curry gave me all the strength I need to reach my destination, Jonen, Goya. Mount Jonen is an hour and 15 minutes climb from Jonen, Goya. I set up my tent, had an early dinner, and went to bed. I started my journey, but I didn't have the energy to film because I was struggling to summit Mount Jonen. Eventually I reached the peak, but the weather was still shitty. Then I took a selfie, congratulated myself, and went on my way. By the time I arrived at Mount Jo, the weather cleared up. I was about to cry because for 3 days I didn't get any sunlight. So yeah, I just relaxed and enjoyed the wonder and dramatic views of this mountain. Mount Jo is famous for its panoramic views, so camping here is a must. The journey to Mount Jo towards Kamikochi was pleasant. I didn't get any trouble going down, and it was super easy. The next part of this hike is hiking Kamikochi. There are 2 routes going back to Kamikochi. One is just a simple straightforward route back to Kappa Bridge, and to be honest, it's long and boring. Now, the route I took has nature, pond, and river views, perfect for sightseeing. If you are not tired, then I would suggest taking this route. Kappa Bridge is a popular tourist destination. I arrived early in Kappa Bridge and I had a lot of time to spare, so I got myself a reward. Hiking this course led the way for me to document my hikes and upload it on YouTube, hoping to help hikers from different countries all over the world to enjoy their time in the Japanese mountains. So I hope this video helps you in many ways. Please share it with your friends. Are you ready for a memorable journey in Japan? Then try this course. I'm pretty sure you'll never regret it. Have you ever gone hiking in Japan? Please share your experience in the comments. If you have questions about hiking and traveling in Japan, feel free to reach out. I'll see you in the mountains, and don't forget to subscribe. Till next time.